Hello, my brothers and sisters of the internet. My name is XX and I just turned my fucking Xbox One on. Turn the fuck off. You're a fucking bitch, you know. Fuck you, Xbox One. Anyways, today in this video, I'm gonna touch on a topic that I never really told you guys about. The reason why I'm talking about this today, because an incident happened today at this sort of place you see here in the background. Not this exact location now, mind you not, but another location similar to it where I also work. This image you're seeing here now is my actual workplace. It is a rugged grain mill thingy-majiggy. Those silos there that you see store a bunch of grain and chicken feed in them. And they store up to about, I don't know, around 300 tons of them in each one, and that shit is extremely flammable, first of all, because of its dust and how dry it is. One spark could just blow the whole place sky high, like you wouldn't fucking believe. It's also very dangerous because it's basically like loose snow. It's like an avalanche. It comes down and it will smother you, and you will get swallowed whole in it, and you will not be able to breathe and all that stuff. So you gotta watch what you're doing. And as you can see from this picture, the fucking place is clearly falling apart anyways. And this brings me to a topic that I'm going to talk about right now, about the workplace and safety and shit like that. Now, the reason I'm talking about this today is because an incident happened at my workplace today where a fella went in the bin. When a guy went in one of the fucking silos or bins or whatever you want to call them, because he figured it'd be a good idea to try and get it cleaned out faster. And what happened is that all the stuff, there was a big, I forgot to mention that this chicken feed and this grain and this corn and stuff, it gets right hard and it builds up because, first of all, our silos or our bins, whatever you want to call them, are poorly engineered and nobody gives a fuck about them and they don't take care of them. They're, as you can see in this fucking picture, they're clearly falling apart. I'll fucking show you another picture now. This is much better pictures and a higher quality. There's a boat there. That's how we get the grain. It comes in on a boat and we sucks it up into them things there. That's where I'm mainly stationed to, is out there and all that stuff. But like this stuff and these mills, as you can see, this place is fucking falling apart here, man. But like they don't maintenance them enough, and there's like cracks and shit in them, and water and stuff gets in them, and it causes all the grain and the corn and stuff like that to get hard and clump up into a big old chunk. And these chunks can be the size of a fucking scissor lift, pretty much. I mean, just imagine a scissor lift. Actually, no, just imagine the bulkhead door in the Nautilus from my Subnautica videos. Okay, imagine that. And imagine that falling on you. That's how big these fucking things can get. And I mean, these things are sending about 3 or 6 tons at you, and it's just fucked. It's just fucked. This is very dangerous work that I do, and it is fucked. It's fucked. The reason why it's fucked as well is because the occupation of health and safety where I live to in the world, or well, they just don't give an absolute fuck about us until something happens, you know, like today. For example, at the same incident, fuck off. The same incident in this exact location you're looking at, a guy died, and you know what? And nobody. And I mean, the signs are obvious that the place is falling apart and old, right? And it's not safe to work there. But nobody gave a fuck until, like I said, the guy got fucking swallowed by the grain, and he died. Then you want to know what they did? They brought down safety harnesses and shit. Like, that's gonna fucking help us out up in them bins. We got nowhere to hook a safety harness onto. You want to know what I use to crawl up in them bins? Me and my father, we crawl up in them bins, by the way. We work together over there. That's where I'm supposed to be stationed, because there's supposed to be 2 fucking people there, just in case something were to go wrong. There should be more, but me and my father, we crawl in these bins. You want to know what we use to crawl down into them? as a way of not sliding in there on our asses, we use a fucking rope. Like a rope. Like, you know, a rope you tie to a tree and just swing around like Tarzan. We use a fucking rope. That's how much they give a fuck about our safety. They don't care about us. They don't give a fuck. The company I work for is fucking corrupt, and they don't give a fuck. They don't care about us until something happens, and then they act like they fucking care about something happens, but they don't give a fuck. I told the guy today who was talking to me about it because I witnessed what happened, and I told him, this fucking place is infamous for falling apart. And he looks around and he says, nah, we keep it well maintained and everything. If you kept it well maintained, there wouldn't be no cracks in the fucking walls, and the goddamn things wouldn't be falling apart, you dumbass. Shut the fuck up and observe your environment better. I know you've seen the multiple cracks in the wall. You just don't want to look fucking bad. It's your job to protect the workers. If something goes wrong, it's your job to protect them. But this is not in this place I'm talking. This is about another place. The place I'm talking about I was to today is where the feed from all the corn and all the grain and stuff from this facility that I work in here goes to another facility to get it actually mixed and processed into animal food, which is where this incident happened. I'm not going to name names. I'm just going to say one of my buddies was out cleaning the bins, and my boss, who's not supposed to be out in the bins because he's my boss and he's supposed to be doing paperwork and stuff in an office, doing boss stuff, but he's an old fella, so he's been around for a while, and he figured he had enough experience he thinks he has enough experience and knows what he's at and stuff, but he didn't really know what he was doing. My buddy told him to get out of the bin because this big chunk was up in there, and me and him were talking about it yesterday and how he was trying to get rid of it. And, like, what you gotta do with this bin, it's not like those bins there. Those bins, you gotta crawl up inside of them and you're on top of him. You're on top of the grain. You gotta shovel it down into the little hole to feed it into a auger wheel or something like that, or a conveyor belt that brings it and is loaded into a truck. My dogs won't shut the fuck up. I don't know what the hell is wrong with them. They're gone fucking off their head, but, oh, fuck off. But, yeah, he went in there, and what they're trying to do was the guy that got hurt, obviously, he was rushing too fast. He was trying to get it done faster, so he went in there and started, I guess, he was hitting at it with a hammer, or not a hammer, a shovel or something, or shoveling stuff out of the way. And my buddy turned his back a minute to check on the machine that he used to suck the grain out with. You see, it's like a vacuum. And then he just heard a big old smack off the side of the fucking container, and I wasn't serving a customer at the garage doors, okay? I was giving him some shit to fucking take home and feed to his cocksucking sheep or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it was. But I just heard him coming in and yelling on, it's like help and all that shit, you know. I figured he was just fucking around because he does that every now and again because, you know, we all fuck with one another every now and again. But then the two ladies from the fucking office came in to panic, and one of them was in fucking tears, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? So, shut up! Holy fuck! Dogs, man, they won't stop barking. And I went out back to one of the other fellas there, and I seen that the dude, my boss, he was fucking, his hand was hanging out of the side of the bin. He was completely covered in the grain, and he like got fucked up, dude. He got fucked up, like. He got slammed against the side of that. 6 tons slammed him against the side of it. He got lacerations on his liver. 2 of his lungs were collapsed. His fucking leg got tore up. His top of his skull was split open, and his fucking eye socket here, the bone up above there, was fucking broken. I didn't see any of it now, mind you not, but I did see his hand hanging out of the side of the fucking thing, and there's apparently a lot of blood and stuff. I went in back inside to try and keep everybody calm, and I had to lead the ambulances and the rescue crew back to where he was. I didn't see his immediate condition. Fuck off, phone. Who the fuck are you? I don't give a fuck. What is this? What are you saying here? What are you saying here? Dragon School comment. This is probably Dragon School. I don't know what he said. He said something. I don't know what game he's talking about. Go check out Dragon School. He's a cool guy. But anyways, back to what I was really talking about. Yeah, he like got slammed up against, and my buddy, he said he heard him like smack up against the side of the fucking thing. It was like boom, like that. Like it was really fucking loud. I ain't exaggerating this either. It was really loud, and I mean the whole place was in a fucking shock. Like, everybody was freaking out. I'm just there. I'd stayed calm myself because I knew that freaking out was like the worst possible thing to fucking do, because it's just gonna make everything worse, and it's gonna make it worse than yourself. So I just kept calm and collective and just tried to sort everything out. I did say a couple bad words here and there because I was getting a bit stressed, you know, because I told them to shut the hell up and stay calm, you know, but they didn't listen to me. They were freaking out and everything. So it's like, fucking, I'm here serving fucking customers because the fucking guys are stupid and they didn't shut the fucking plant down for a couple minutes to get the situation sorted out. Because, like I said, everybody there is a fucking dumbass. Like, seriously, just a fucking problem. You go up there and you help the guy. You try and keep the guy, you know, awake in the fucking thing. Make sure he don't die on us until the paramedics get there. You don't, like, you need everybody there. You don't just have, like, a person out there. I don't give a fuck what you say either, by the way, if you think I'm wrong with this. I don't give a fuck. I think it should be right that you get everybody to go out there and help that one guy. Try and keep him alive. Try and keep him to stay with us. Try to keep him from going knocking on the doors of heaven or hell, and like keep him awake until the paramedics get there, and then you can go back to what you're doing. But no, I was fucking there waiting for the paramedics to get there. I was still fucking serving customers. I actually had to tell the cops got there. I had to tell people to stop coming into the fucking place because they didn't want anybody there. They wanted to get the situation dealt with and everything like that, you know. But no, people just kept fucking coming because they didn't shut the fucking plant down, which because they're dumbasses. Fucking idiots. But, yeah, anyways, if you guys are wondering, the guy I'm talking about, he's fine, but he's really fucking beat up. He's in hard shape. Like I said, he got a laceration on his liver. Two of his lungs caved in. He got oxygen tubes sucked up to him. My dogs won't shut the fuck up downstairs because they're fucking barking at something. I don't know. There's probably kids outside playing on the front lawn of the next door neighbor's house, and they're freaking the fuck out. And I mean, my buddy, he was fucking traumatized. A bunch of guys I knew over there, they were traumatized because they helped him out of the fucking thing. And I was there, like kind of worrying myself. It's like, this could fucking happen to me or my father when we're in a bin, you know, and I don't want that to fucking happen, you know. But then again, the guy that I'm talking about was, I feel bad for saying this, but he was being kind of a dumbass, and he went in there thinking that he knew what he was doing and that it would work, when in the end it just ended up fucking him over. And he's lucky to be alive. We don't know. He's still alive currently, but I don't know. He's in pretty rough shape, and it'd be a miracle if he does come out of it without permanent damages. The guy is like 60 years old, by the way, if you're wondering. But yeah, it's a really fucked up place where I work at. I do it because it makes me. Would you shut up down there? Like, really? You're just fucking barking. You can't hear him because my door is closed, but I can fucking hear him. They're loud as shit. Just listen to this. Just fucking listen to this. Just hang on. Just listen. Did you hear that? What are you barking at down there, man? Be quiet. No, they don't fucking listen to me. They don't fucking listen to me. They don't listen to shit. They don't listen to shit, man. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Like I said before, this is a pretty long video so far because I want to make a fucking point. I'm gonna cut to it shortly here. But the problem is that when you're working, you gotta be aware of how your working conditions are, and you need to make sure that the area around you is safe. Don't just go in there blindly and just think you know what you're doing, because if you're working in a place like I work, like you see here in this picture or up here, it's extremely unpredictable and all that stuff. So anyways, I gotta go, guys, because I think that's long enough for this video. So anyways, if you guys like the video, give it a like and all that stuff. Follow me on Twitter and all that crap for video updates and when they're going to come out. And as always, my name is XXX and it's XX, and I'll see you brothers and sisters in the next video. Peace!